Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. I don't know why this computer is giving me this struggle. I'm able to cut the light on. I was on live on TikTok this morning for about an hour because I'm struggling this morning with some things on my heart. So I felt like God said, you might be able to help somebody else. You never know. So, some know, some don't know. I'm not one to tell my personal business. I struggle in silence. I don't say much. If I do tell you, that means I must really, really like you, or I must really trust you with my personal information. Because you know, everybody's not meant for you, right? So it's been a while now, but for the last, I would say 3 weeks, 4 weeks, I would probably have to say since for the last couple of months, it seemed like I've been on an ongoing roller coaster. Like it's always something that seems like it's getting in my way, something that's blocking me, something that's preventing me from getting to the next level, or something that's just, I don't know, preventing me from, I don't know what is preventing me from, right? So I have these dreams, and these dreams I can't never figure out. Like at this point, I don't know what's wrong with my printer. I'm trying to print labels for my grease. I do have some grease in stock, right? But that's not what I'm on here for. For those who don't know, I struggle with depression, severe depression. I struggle with anxiety, really bad anxiety. I struggle with suicidal thoughts. I struggle with just mental health, literally. A lot of my thoughts fight with themselves. I had a dream last night, and the dream was me running through the airport, and a man kept saying, "You got 2 minutes to make your flight. You got 2 minutes to make your flight." But it seemed like the man kept following me. He would keep saying, "You have 2 minutes to make your flight. 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes." And I'm saying to myself, that's a long 2 minutes. But I didn't know if I was sleeping or if I was up. I knew I was sleeping, but the dream felt so real because it almost felt like I could have touched the man. I don't know who the man was. It was an older man, and he had his work at, airport uniform on, and he just kept saying, you got 2 minutes, you got 2 minutes. But it seemed like I could never get to the end, like I could never make it to the gate of the flight I was trying to catch. What flight I was trying to catch, I don't know. So lately, because I've been struggling with the depression and anxiety, and it seemed like my thoughts are fighting with itself, and having the thoughts of want to commit suicide, and not want to deal with it no more because it hurts. Like dealing with anxiety and depression, it hurts, and you don't want to deal with it. You don't want to fight with your own thoughts. You don't want to deal with life anymore, especially when life keeps throwing these doggone curveballs at you, and it almost seems like the curveball is lightning, that you're constantly being struck by lightning. So it's like the last couple of months, I'm like, my God, when is a breakthrough gonna come? When am I gonna have a breakthrough? God, I know you got a blessing for me, so what is my blessing? I know you're not supposed to question God, but how much more can I take if I don't feel like I'm moving? I feel like I'm at a standstill. So the dream, it was just me running and running and running and running. And if you know me, you know my fat ass, for one, can't run. Okay, I can't run. When I go to the airport to fly anywhere, I don't care if that airport is big or small, I'm in a wheelchair because I'm not walking fast. I'm not walking fast, and I'm not running through nobody's airport. So for me to have that dream of me running, I'm like, why can't I make this flight? I only got 2 minutes left. Where am I going? Where am I going? And all of a sudden I wake up. And when I wake up, it's like I was never sleeping, but my heart was beating so fast. It's almost like it was beating in water, like I was drowning. It's fool fighting with chips. Go play with your dog. So I'm like, okay, normally, you know, it's 4:45 in the morning when I woke up this morning. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go and run a hot bath, because normally hot water, you know, not hot water, but a warm bubble bath with a candle lit, it helps me to calm down, it helps my heart. And then I have this journal that I write in sometimes when I'm feeling overwhelmed and I don't want to have the suicidal thoughts and I don't want to deal with anxiety, and I just need God to hear me. So I write my plan that I write, not my vision, but I write what my heart is desiring at that moment. I write what I want God to specifically hear me on, because you got to be specific when speaking to God. So I'm like, okay, let me write it down, because this dream of me running, I can't shake it. I don't know what it is. I didn't want to cry. I didn't want to, you know, keep saying, oh, it's just my anxiety. Oh, it's just my depression. I'm tired of that. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to deal with it. So I'm like, God, I need a clear hearing. I need you to clean my ears. I need to hear, literally hear your voice and tell me, what does that mean? What does it mean? Why was I running through the airport like that? What does that mean? And why it had to be an airport? I do love to travel. So maybe he was trying to get my attention because I love to travel, right? And I'm always looking to plan a trip. And when I plan trips by myself. I travel by myself. I could go to South Africa by myself. I don't never need an entourage, because people that surround themselves with you are not always for you. So I also prayed this morning for me to have clear vision, for me to have a clear hearing for myself and for the people that are bringing themselves into my life, the people that God is removing from my life. I don't want to know why you're taking them out. Just take them out. That's fine. That is fine. But I want to know what is for me. But I need the clear vision, because the dreams, I'm not understanding the dreams. But that running and not getting, you know, not getting to the end of the flight. So in the dream, I never caught the flight. I was getting closer and closer, but I never caught it. So I went live on TikTok, and you know, for about 45 minutes, and said my story, and then some of it, not all of it, and then God was like, not say it on Facebook, because I guess you never know who's struggling with the same things that you struggle with. So as I was playing, I going through my Bible, and the verse, as soon as I opened it, the verse that came up was Genesis. Let's see. What you want with that? Okay, go tell sister. it was Genesis 41, and I kind of wrote on it. I read through it a little bit, and what I got from it was, good morning, Jamie, was God telling me, because I made a post on Snapchat, and I was like, this roller coaster that I'm on seemed like it's never coming to a halt. It's like I'm never gonna see the sun. I'm never gonna, these lightning bolts that keep being thrown at me, it's never gonna stop. So that's when the suicidal thoughts came, and I'm like, I'm gonna just stop it myself. I'm just not gonna deal with it no more, because, okay, go get Naima. It's not going to stop. It's not gonna stop. It's just gonna keep going, because only how much can a person take? How much can you honestly take? Because I'm tired. I'm tired trying to figure it out. I'm tired. You know, you can't depend on nobody. I never did depend on anybody, so I can't use that one. But you try to look at the brighter side of things. So I'm in the tub, and this computer gotta be not working for a reason, because I'm trying to print labels for my grease to ship out, and this computer is completely distracting me. So I guess God is saying, speak to the people. It was saying that your fight is almost over. Don't give up, because I never gave up running through the airport. I just kept running. I'm running, and I'm running, and I'm running. Y'all, and my knees is burning. It's almost like I could feel my knees burning right now, okay? Because I was running for so long. It seemed like I was running for hours, but this man kept saying, you got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. He kept saying 2 minutes. Every so couple of feet, he kept saying 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes. And I'm like, man, the gate gonna close. The gate gonna close. The gate never did close in the dream. I woke up. That's when I went to take a bath. And I soaked in the tub, and I prayed, and I asked God to give me clarity for my dream that I had. I asked him to give me a better vision so that I can see the things that he sees for me. I also asked him to give me a better hearing for what he hears and sees for me, what I surround myself with, or what surround themselves with me. Because people will surround themselves with you because they see what you have and think that they can have what you have, or try to ride your coattail and think that, you know, what you have, they can just get it like that. And it doesn't work like that. So this morning, I am having, not per se a rough morning, but it's not, you know, an energetic moment for me. Today, it is a very gloomy day, and when I went outside, it's very gloomy. I don't want to say it's going to be a bad day, but it is one of those, child, I guess it's just one of those days. So I got up and I was like, let me just go talk about it on live, because I have a YouTube channel. I can't go live on YouTube yet because I don't have that many followers. But I did go live on TikTok and talked about it for a few minutes. And you know, sometimes people don't know that mental health is real. Sometimes the picture that you paint for people to see is all you want them to see. You don't look for sympathy. I never look for sympathy. I'm not on here looking for sympathy. I don't need for nobody to say they're sorry for me. I don't need none of that, because I've been struggling with these depression and anxiety for the longest. And
over the president's decision. It's drawn mixed reaction on Capitol Hill. I continue to express my concern to the administration that the delay of shipment of weapons to Israel is
I do hear it a lot, Jamie. I do. But
believe that Israel and America have an ironclad relationship, and I
uh
what the Biden administration is
I
doing.
pray a lot. I do pray a lot. I never told God I was scared. Maybe I need to do that one. But it's almost like I'm not. I don't know. I'm not scared of the suicidal thoughts, and maybe that's what scares me, because I'm not afraid of it. I anoint myself daily. I bless my house, but I pray for others more than I pray for myself. And child, I'm gonna drink my coffee because I don't cry on live, and I'm trying not to cry. I don't say what I'm going through. I don't talk about my struggles. Mainly when I'm on here, I'm talking about business, or I'm, selling my business, or just having fun in the shop, because I hide my pain and I hide my struggles behind my work. I try to keep myself busy. I do keep myself busy. I keep myself busy a lot. A lot of times I'm doing a lot of nothing, or a lot of times I'm, promoting my business, or seeing what's next, trying to finish my product line, and just pop. I have times like this where I go put that pizza in the kitchen. I have times like this where I struggle bad, like really bad. And I think today is just one of those days, because that dream, I don't think it scared me. I think I just don't understand, because it just wasn't like a breakthrough. We're waiting on a breakthrough for so long. Or just need a breakthrough for so long, because going through it for so many years with no peace, being unhappy for so many years, and fighting with your own thoughts for so many years. You just want it to stop. It's like you just want it to stop, because it gets heavy on your heart. Your heart keeps fluttering. So it gets to a point to where you don't know what to do. But I know I don't struggle with it by myself. So maybe that's why God wanted me to go on live, because I never go on live and talk about my personal situations, my personal struggles. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. But that's what today is. That is definitely what I'm struggling with today. That is definitely what. Why is the computer not working, Lord Jesus? Why? I'm trying to print some labels for my trees so I can send it out. Make it to the post office by 8:30. Well, print them out before I gotta drop the kids to school. But thank you, Jamie. No, don't get teary-eyed, girl. It's life. I keep sipping my coffee so I can stop getting teary-eyed, because I don't cry on live. Girl, I be talking about people who be crying on live. I don't cry on live. But some people struggle in silence. You can be hard, you can be strong, but goddamn, how much strong you gotta be? Like, how much stronger you gotta be? How much stronger you gotta be before you can have somebody be strong for you? I don't need man to be strong for me. I need God to. My prayer this morning was for, listen, God, I need you to take the weight completely off my shoulders, because these bricks are weighing me down, completely down. All the way down, child. So it's a morning. It is definitely a morning for me. People struggle in silence. They don't say anything. When you struggle and finally say something, you're not looking for sympathy, because I'm not on here looking for sympathy. I'm really not. I just literally came on here to share a snippet of my story, because some know, some don't. It's not for everybody to know. Those that I share my struggle with, they know some of my story. But to overcome it, to fight, to wake up every day literally fighting for your life, having to get up and, you know, do everything as a single parent, because you don't have anybody to lean on it. You know, you don't have family. You don't want to keep bothering your friends who support you. But God put certain people in your life for a reason. Huh? Okay, I'm gonna get you one. He puts people in your life for a reason. Oh my God. What is it? What else do you want? Naima! Go back, sister. Brittany, let me tell you. Cool, let me tell you. When I tell you that's the absolute worst part, you felt how hard I rolled my eyes. Because I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm really tired. Let me say this. I'm tired. I'm tired, but then I get up and I keep doing it because God is providing. And half of the time I don't be knowing how. But I know that it's Him. Because I know I can't do it by myself. Because my kids, I have 3. One is in college. And the other is in school, and then the last one in school, and it's like you're getting up every day and bringing them to school. You getting up, they pass in school, and it's like how all of them are in I don't. You went to the bathroom? I really don't know how. And the only thing I could say is when I say I don't know how, I just remind myself God is your how. God is how you're doing it. Stop saying how. Just be blessed that you are doing it. And I'm like, but my God, it still weighs heavy on you because you're doing it alone. You're alone and you're doing it. sometimes it's like sometimes when you're struggling with certain things, you think about your children, and then it's like, it might sound bad, it might sound evil, but at the end of the day, I don't care. It just, it be like, you came into the world by yourself, and you struggle by yourself. So you have kids, and now you're trying to figure out life by yourself.
5 or 6 days left for
Dress your brother, Naima. Dress your brother. His books in. Because his shirt is in the dryer. Look, his underwear is right here. And get his socks. Yeah. The school full time. I thought about it several times. I wanted to do it several times, and I was like, you can't. You gotta put this child through college. You gotta finish the other 2 that's in school. You gotta go work. So running a full-time business and running a household full-time, sometimes you just need help. Sometimes you just need support. Sometimes you just want to feel like you're supported. Sometimes you just want to feel like you're appreciated. And when I had that dream this morning, it was like, in the car, man, when is it gonna stop? Is it ever going to stop? Is it ever going to get better? Is it ever going to just be where I can breathe? Because at this point, I feel like I'm in a chokehold. I was excited. And if you know me, then you know when I post something about my children, I say, oh, we did it. When I made the post about my daughter finishing her first year of college. When I made the post about her finishing college, her first year. A lot of kids don't finish their first semester. Mine finished 2 semesters. But in the post I put that we did it. Because going through, being away from our children, with her not being home, it was hard. It was very hard. God, I said I wasn't gonna cry on this live, child. Brittany, we gonna be crying on this phone, child. It was like a breath of fresh air because she did it. She did it. I did it. And I'm excited for her to go back. Working, working a full-time salon, running a full-time beauty supply store, and then having 2 other kids, and still having to pay for her to go to college is a huge accomplishment. But at the end of the day, you always feel like, God damn, when is the breakthrough gonna come? Not per se when it's the help, because 10 out of 10 I don't accept help. I don't even say when I need help, because when I do say it, when I do choose to ask, people tend to judge you. People talk about you behind your back. I guess people words are cruel. But I have this I don't care mentality about what people say behind my back, because I really don't care. Because I am the mom. I am a mom who bends over backwards. But, child, when I made the comment on Snapchat yesterday morning, and all I posted was, it seemed like this roller coaster is never going to end. I am constantly going round and round and round and round in a circle. And then I had the dream last night, and I'm running through the airport, and it just seemed like I just couldn't stop. I could not stop going through the airport. I never made it to the gate. I never caught the flight. So I don't know if it was God saying, you're going to get there. Because the man kept saying, you got 2 minutes, you got 2 minutes, you got 2 minutes, you got 2 minutes, you got 2 minutes. Get him some stuff out of his top drawer. You got 2 minutes. And 2 minutes never came. 2 minutes never came. So, put him up, pull up in his backpack, please. The mental struggles, mental health. It seems like, thank you, D. It seems like it just never ends. I know it's always people say, or they use this saying, the storm don't last always. There's always sunshine. That's always this. That's always that. Good morning, Graylin. It seems like that cloud is following me everywhere. The harder I pray, the more the cloud follows me. The more everything just seems like it doesn't get better. Or maybe it gets better and I just don't see it because it's, I don't know. I know I woke up with a world of confusion. Even worse than what it was, especially after the dream. So that's why I went live on TikTok and then went live on here. What's wrong? Just, I guess, I don't know. I'm not looking for sympathy. Just to say it. I guess God said you're not the only one. You don't have to keep quiet. You have support even though you don't know you have support.
The countdown to Mother's Day is on, but a shopper's hunt for those last-minute gifts and hurry to make those restaurant reservations.
Yeah, grilling. I think that's what it is too. I think that's probably why it's so hard and it's not understanding. I'm not understanding. It's just frustrating. It's frustrating. Life is frustrating. And it gets aggravating and overwhelming at times.
When money is tight, it can be hard to
D, trust me, I'm ready. I am definitely ready. So that on a mat? Okay. So let me go drive my kids to school, and I will see you guys later. Hi y'all.